My name is Stephaine Drisdelle, and I'm a lawyer at the law firm of Bertschi Orth in Ottawa. When people are traveling on holidays in their own car in the United States. So if you're a resident of Ontario traveling to New York for Christmas holidays and you get injured in the state of New York and you want to sue the person who hit you or who caused the collision, you won't be able to do that back in Ontario where you're a resident, where it would be more convenient for you because this is where you live, you're familiar with the language, or you know lawyers, the court is just down the street. That won't be possible because the person you're trying to sue will not be able to meet one of the 4 connecting factors in Ontario, which is the test established by the Supreme Court. You won't be able to show that the defendant is a resident of the province of Ontario, that the defendant operates a business in Ontario, that the tort or the accident occurred in Ontario, or that there's a contract that links the dispute in Ontario. You have none of these 4. So an Ontario court will never grant jurisdiction for your claim for an accident that happened in New York. However, you could be lucky and the person who hit you in New York is also an Ontario resident, so then you can sue in Ontario, but the odds of that are very slim. For a passenger, so if you're an Ontario passenger in an Ontario car that's driven by an Ontario resident, then you may have a chance to sue in Ontario because you can sue the driver if he was negligent. In addition to that, you can sue the other driver who is a New York resident. So you may have a chance there, but you only have one of the parties that has a link to Ontario. You don't have both. A lawyer can provide advice on which jurisdiction would be more advantageous. In Ontario, there are limitations as to what you can claim for damages. There is, for example, there's a deductible that's applicable to your injuries. So you may get less in Ontario than you would in New York. But if you consult a lawyer, they would be able to tell you where possibly you could get the more damages. Alternatively, if you have to sue in New York, that may cause you more inconvenience and cost more for travel and other things. So you may want a legal opinion on which jurisdiction is more beneficial to bring your claim.